Previously.
I'm gonna activate wave motion cannon.
Oh, was on the wave motion cannon. On Progression Series Season 2.
Might be a little bit of a nightmare for you when I choose to unban any of the currently banned.
So what are you gonna unban?
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe we should do it like we've done the banning too. I think maybe we should leave the people in suspense. This deck is near unbeatable. Let's see how you do, Alex.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. For the last few episodes, it's been all about chaos, guys. You guys have wanted to see cards removed from the list, removed from our grips as duelists, never to be used again. But sometimes, just like in modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, there needs to be some forgiveness. Some cards, although wreaking havoc in historic times of the game, can sometimes just become not as good over time, and maybe it's time to let them live free once again. Alex has been on a clobbering spree with my card pool. He's been picking out things one by one, but it's time for me to bring one of those cards back for a spin. And the card that I am bringing back to 1 until it is once again forbidden is a card that just recently actually was forgiven and brought back to 3. That is none other than Raigeki. With a card like Gravekeeper Spy released just last set, me only getting 1, Alex receiving a hefty 3. I have a feeling it's going to be sitting in a lot of his strategies, and Spy is just a pain in the ass to get around. So hopefully Raigeki can clean up those boards that get a little bit too sticky for me to deal with, and we can win some more games. Welcome back, Raigeki. I can't speak for Alex, but it's great to have you back. Let's get into the episode today. We got Alex on the ropes yet again, ladies and gents. Another 2-win streak for us. If we win one more, Alex gets to ban another card, which is probably going to be Raigeki that I just freshly put back to 1. Regardless, we are sitting in the winner circle again, which gives us the opportunity to spin the wheel, which we all know how ridiculous this wheel has been. I just want to spin it to see what I get today. I'm super excited. Everything on this wheel has been a game changer, so hopefully we get something new today. The unbanning ticket was fun last week. Let's see what we get this week. Big money. I want a band ticket this time. I want to hurt Alex's collection. I got an idea to use my band ticket for. Thank God, bro. Oh, man, I was going to say the Snatch Steal is actually so worthless because there's just nothing I want to trade Alex. But another unbanned ticket? I'll take it, bro. It'll make up for when I win this next episode here, and Alex gets to ban yet another card. 2 unbanned tickets in a row, man. Yeah, tough shit, Alex. Tough shit.
Fucking Pac-Man. I actually felt really good about my deck last episode. I feel like if Gage did double down on Beatdown, we would have come out with that one, so maybe I didn't respect the fact that he was going to go the Pac-Man strat, and so, you know, here we are once again in the loser circle, and we are going to be talking about the brand new set, Dark Crisis. Now, Dark Crisis in terms of power level relative to other sets, I'd say is a little bit lower, but there are a lot of all-star cards out of this set for sure. Starting off, Vampire Lord's actually a pretty strong monster that you can get directly off of a Pyramid Turtle. There aren't many ways to really out this aside from just straight up killing it in battle, making it a very annoying threat if we do end up pulling it. Reflect Bounder is sort of bait. I don't know how I feel about this card. I'm pretty sure I pulled this last season, but this card sort of magic cylinders your opponent if they attack into it, but it dies if you end up using that effect, and it is a 1700 body. It's a light, if anything, for chaos synergy, but it's an interesting card for sure. It was actually limited for quite some time. The card Gage and I are most likely going to be fiending for is DD Warrior Lady. This card does come in at super, so it's not guaranteed, but this is one of the strongest monsters in the entire set. The fact that it's so versatile that we can banish opposing monsters, whether when it attacks or it gets attacked itself. 1500, it's a light, it's just everything you could ask for in a card during this time. time. Now, a combination of cards that I'm looking to pull this set are Final Attack Orders, which is a common, so it's most likely we'll get this. But in tandem with Skill Drain, which is a rare, this would shit on his Pac-Man strategy. So we could go for a very aggressive Skill Drain beatdown because any of those flip effect monsters will do jack squat under Skill Drain, so I'm really hoping that we can assemble that strategy today. Tsukiyomi is also a notoriously powerful card out of Dark Crisis, allowing you to continuously re-flip your monsters face up and face down. Thankfully, neither Gage nor myself have Magician of Faith, so this won't get entirely out of hand, but Gage has stuff like Mask of Darkness and a few other strong flip effects, so I mean, this card's just good for removal, if anything, because most monsters have lower defense than they do attack, so just a very flexible card that we'd be happy to have. And there it is, right towards the bottom of the list, one of the most infamous and maybe strongest cards out of Dark Crisis that everyone is familiar with, Sakuretsu Armor. This is one of just the most generic pieces of removal to come into the game up until this point. Anytime a monster attacks, flip this up, it gets destroyed, 1-for-1 removal, super easy condition to achieve, and you'll probably be seeing both of us playing multiple copies of this for probably the next like 10 episodes, unless we play a completely off-the-wall sort of deck. That just about wraps it up for Dark Crisis, though. I mean, there were some archetype introductions like the Archfiends as well as the Guardians, and there were cards like Butterfly Dagger Elma, which would be a problem, but I think by Progression Series standards, those really aren't the highlights of the set. But we do have to open our Pity Pack. We are on Tournament Pack 5. Actually, a few cards I would like to get out of this. Let's see what we get in the pack. Bazoo is actually a very strong hit because this is just a massive monster that we could play. This might go into our main deck depending on what we decide to opt for today. So let's add it to the collection and get into 24 packs of Dark Crisis.
All right, I'm sure Alex has told you all about Dark Crisis. I've got yet again an idea this episode. Let's hope we can build around it. 24 packs of Dark Crisis, ladies and gents. Let's see what we get. Pack number 1, Great Maju Garzette. He's pretty cool. Nothing else in the pack that I'm actually looking for. An ultra rare in the second pack, not bad and everything. I'm actually looking for, again, a lot of low rarity stuff. That's been the trend for the last few episodes, and I feel like that's where the stuff is really good. I think Kaiser Glider's like okay, right? Cannot be destroyed by battle, same attack. It's like okay. It's okay. There is one of the big ones, Tsukiyomi, bro. Tsukiyomi. Huge card from this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gonna be great to pick up multiple copies of it. I'm looking for at least 2 of them, but grabbing the one off the bat here is pretty nice. There's a second Tsukiyomi, which is pretty great. Although for the other stuff that I'm looking for, I haven't had much luck, honestly. I'm looking for cards like Yucky Geyer, Panda. I think that's, please don't lambast me on how to pronounce that. I'm looking for the Panda, the big one is that, and Ojama Trio, cards like that. I have a strategy I wanted to build around those today, but I've yet to see one. Ooh, Butterfly Dagger Elma, and an Ojama Trio, that's what I was looking for. But the Butterfly Dagger is actually pretty slick because I don't know if you guys noticed, we do have a Gearfried the Iron Knight, and we do have Royal Magical Library, so we actually now have all the pieces together to build the FTK that is tied with Royal Magical Library, Elma, and Gearfried. It's not very good, I'll preface it with that, but hey, we at least have access to it. Could be something fun to try with one episode if we get our hands on like Exodia or something to be able to burn Alex to death.
All right, 24 packs of Dark Crisis coming right up. Let's see those skill drains, those final attack orders, at least 1 DD Warrior Lady, 1 Tsukiyomi, and a playset of Sakuretsu Armor, please. Flip up pack number 1, Tsukiyomi, final attack orders, already off to a great start. Okay, there's skill drain number 1. I think by this point, we've already pulled a playset of final attack orders as well. We have 18 packs to go, so if we can pull a playset of skill drain, although it will get limited at some point, just for this episode exactly to at least get Gage off of the stupid Pac-Man deck, that's really what I'm hoping for. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. We're like 10 packs in, and aside from like Tsukiyomi's skill drain, we haven't gotten much. I don't even think we've gotten a single Sakuretsu Armor yet. Now that I mention it, I guess there's Final Countdown if we want to try to play that deck, but I don't know.
Super rare Medora, it's something with fairies, dude. I really don't even gotta talk about that. There's one of the pandas I was looking for. Mephis the Infernal General. He's badass. Love this guy's artwork, but he's not very good. That's one of the pandas I was looking for. Is it like a short print or something? I've gotten 1 Ojama Trio and 1 Panda halfway through the box here. It's kind of like concerning. Another Ultra, Interdimensional Matter Transporter. And oh, that's my first Sakuretsu Armor too. Another huge common in the set here. That's again, really good low rarity stuff that I'm looking to stock up on. IMT, I don't even got anything to say about it, dude. Not even that good.
Okay, well, there's a second Tsukiyomi. Not super thrilled to see that because, I mean, 1 is probably enough. I guess it's fine, but 14 packs in, no Sakuretsu Armor. No, I don't even think we've gotten a super rare in this entire opening yet, so I'm getting a bit nervous. This has to be a joke. I am on pack 19, and I still have not gotten a single Sakuretsu Armor. It's a common, and I'm complaining as I pull DD Warrior Lady, which is arguably like one of the best cards in the set, but if we don't pull Sakuretsu armor, like, this is a fucking problem. I guess if Gage plays Pac-Man, it's not really that bad, but, like, for the future, that's one of the best cards we'd be missing out on. Holy shit. There's our first ultra rare following after the DD Warrior Lady, Skull Archfiend of Lightning, which for all intents and purposes is basically unplayable. We only have 4 packs left, and I've not seen one Sakuretsu armor. What the fuck is going on? All right, you guys, 3 packs to go. Let's see what we get in the close here. No Sakuretsu armor. Okay, let's see. Second to last pack. Wow. Our first Sakuretsu armor, 23 packs in. 23 packs in. I guess we got another holo in Berserk Dragon. That's our 3rd Tsukiyomi. Don't want to really see that. Let's go ahead and flip up the last packs here, see what it is. Wow, that did not look like... if that was 2 Sakuretsu armor, I might be okay with it. I think I have to use a redoer ticket. I don't know if this is good enough. 1 Sakuretsu armor. I did get DD Warrior Lady, which is huge, because that is a super, and as you saw, our holo luck isn't exactly that great. So if I use a redoer ticket, you know, I'm trying to get a playset of Saku over possibly losing a DD Warrior Lady. This is such a tough call. I think this would be an easy redoer if I didn't pull DD Warrior Lady, because then there really isn't much thinking behind it. But the fact that I pulled Warrior Lady is pretty enticing. I guess if I pull 3 Saku, that's 3 removal cards versus 2, although DD Warrior Lady is obviously a lot better in a lot of ways than a Saku. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my first redoer ticket of the series, and we're gonna redo Dark Crisis. I think we can do better than this, and I'm gonna hope that that's the case.
Okay, DDD, excuse me, Different Dimension Dragon. Again, nothing to talk about, dude. Really disappointing opening. I think I'm gonna go for one of my reroll tickets here. Second Midori. Yeah, okay, I see how it is. Great job, pack opening simulator. Second Kaiser Glider. What's this luck, dude? All right, last few packs. Reflect Bounder is actually a really insane ultra rare here, but can I get anything that I want, dude? No, last pack. Let me see. Wow. That was all over the place. The one thing that I got that is super nice is I got the double Tsukiyomi, and then I did get Reflect Bounder, which I can't discount Reflect Bounder. Reflect Bounder is actually super solid. But I'm gonna be honest, I had an idea with a whole bunch of little common monsters. I didn't stick any of them. So that being said, I think I can do a lot better for Dark Crisis. Let's give it another go. All right, we're using one of our redoer tickets, ladies and gents. The second one of the series, but this only brings us down to 2 because we did get a refund on one of them early on. So 24 more packs of Dark Crisis. Can I get luckier this time?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. 24 new fresh packs of Dark Crisis. Please just give me a DD Warrior Lady again so I don't regret this, or just give me a full play set of Saku. Either one, I would like both, obviously, but flip it up. First ultra of the set is a Shinado Tsukiyomi in the first pack here. Okay, so at least we got that back, but let's hope for the best for the rest. Not the super rare I wanted to see. That is Dark Master Zork. We are not playing that card in any capacity. That is strictly for History of Jank. You've got to be fucking with me. A second Shinado. Just put a DD Warrior Lady in there, please, just so I don't regret this decision. Fuck. I don't know what the holo luck is with this new roll, but that's an Exodia Necros. Like, that's another card we just cannot play in any sort of capacity. But all right, please just show me. I haven't seen Saku yet. Just please show me Saku. Okay, there's Skill Drain. We only pulled one of these last time, but I would like to pull a play. If we pull a playset of this will be redeeming. I think it's still bad in comparison to probably our old pulls, but you know, 9 packs in, there's still a shot.
Okay, already much better luck than last time. We got an Ojama Trio in the last pack and our first Panda on pack number 4 here. I'm looking to make like a Panda Burn deck, something with that. I also want to pull Skill Drain. That was another rare that we just didn't pull last time around here. So hoping in this mulligan, we get a lot more luck with the cards that I'm looking to grab. Okay, there's our 1 Tsukiyomi. Just looking to at least get minimum 1 of them. Didn't want to mess up with 2 of them, like 0 of them on the refund here. So I'm glad I at least got 1 so far.
Okay, 2 Skill Drain, so we're 2/3 of the way there. We still haven't seen Warrior Lady. I still haven't seen Saku, ladies and gentlemen. So this makes almost 40 packs I have opened without a single copy of Saku. Gage probably got like 3 Saku in 3 packs back to back, and here we're struggling. So, okay, at least we have the Skill Drain beatdown sort of strategy on lock, potentially. I would like to get a 3rd Skill Drain for that, of course, but let's see. Please just show me Saku and DD Warrior Lady, and at least I won't regret this decision entirely. Berserk Dragon again. Fuck off, dude. Come on. We need the Warrior Lady. That's another super rare. This is unbelievable. I cannot believe this. We are seriously gonna go without pulling a single Saku again? Vampire Lord? I guess we got fucking Vampire Lord. That's great. That's gonna exactly help our situation right now. Oh my god. 3 Shinado! 3 fucking Shinado! Are you kidding me? I got 3 Shinado and no Sakuretsu armor. I have 5 fucking packs left. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Kaiser Glider. Kaiser Glider. All right. I guess that's like somewhat playable at least, so I'm not gonna like rage about that as much. That's like an okay card, but 4 packs left. I have pulled 3 Shinado and no Sakuretsu armor. I have no words.
All right, just hitting the halfway point here. Didn't improve on our Ojama trios or our pandas so far. That is my second Sakuretsu armor, which is a really good trap card. I'll definitely take that. Again, dude, I feel like I should be able to get a lot of these common cards, but unless like actually short prints are reflected in this simulator, I feel like it shouldn't be this difficult. Oh, this was worth it. Second Panda and a Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord was a slick tech back in GOAT format, being able to dodge destruction. Big card this episode is Sakuretsu armor, so Alex is going to look real silly when he sets Sakuretsu armor and thinks it's going to be able to deal with hefty Vampire Man here. That's a huge pickup. Plus the second Panda, like I said, this was a 100% worth it refund. DD Warrior Lady too. Third Panda. We got a deck cooking, ladies and gents. That's a big man. This was perfect. This is just what I needed. I feel like I got another win on the belt here. Gonna let Alex ban another card next week. I can already feel it. So the last thing I'm looking to pick up is a couple more Ojama trios. I think I've only gotten 1 so far. They pair perfect. Judgment of Anubis. Okay, all right. They're going to pair perfectly with our pandas that we have here if I'm able to get them. So I hope I can nab at least 1 more to have 2. A second Judgment of Anubis. This was a really good refund, bro, but some weird choices this thing gives me. What's Judgment of Anubis do? This is like pretty strong, actually. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's a pretty decent side card. All right, last 2 packs of Dark Crisis. The refund has been very kind to us. We did not get too many Ojama trios, but we did get 3 of the Panda Man that I was looking at. Anything big in the last pack? Another Ojama trio. This has been really, really stellar. I'm really, really happy with this. Can't even think about it. Got to save this one to the collection here. But now I get to think about what I want to build. Let's go to the lab. Let's crush Alex today.
3 packs left, ladies and gentlemen. I relinquished a DD Warrior Lady and 1 Sakuretsu armor and traded down severely. There's 3 packs though, so I guess I shouldn't give up hope yet. Can I at least just get 1 Sakuretsu armor to replace the one that I lost? At least I get something back. No? Okay, great. 2 packs. Can I, again, please? I'm gonna go 48 packs with 1 Sakuretsu armor. Sakuretsu armor. I got 1. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on biggest regrets of my life. So I traded down from 1 DD Warrior Lady, 1 Sakuretsu armor to just 1 Sakuretsu armor. But hey, at least I have 3 fucking copies of Shinado, right? Oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking disaster this episode. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I guess I have a plan, but it's not as good as I was hoping it was gonna be. So let's get to deck building.
We find ourselves in a little bit of an advantageous position this week with us 2 up on Alex again. He is 1 away from banning a card in our collection, so I feel like we could be a little bit goofy and play something different. I decided to build a very basic form of Panda Burn. This deck is a lot better in traditional GOAT format era with a card like Scapegoat to make I'm not gonna bother to pronounce this fella, dude. It makes this guy just big as fuck, and since he does piercing damage, you can pair it with United We Stand or Mage Power, and you're instantly just clobbering your opponent. You could also pair the Panda with Ojama Trio, which is gonna give our opponent Alex 3 tokens, which is gonna just make our Panda absolutely monstrous, and being able to poke into any of them and deal 300 burn damage starts to add up a lot. This deck is very aggro based, so we're gonna be looking to burn Alex a lot. Wave motion cannons is typically a little bit too slow, but we don't have cards like Just Desserts or anything, at least I don't. So I have to play some more burn, and I think this is gonna put Alex on a clock. Coming from a lot of other pressure with our normal summons and such like that, I think like we should be able to seal at least a game. Vampire Lord's gonna be pretty slick, I think, because Sakuretsu armor is gonna be one of the biggest cards in this episode, I have a feeling. So Vampire Lord is a very dope pull, being able to just charge through those no problem at all. And the side deck got some things like Chain Energy. Oh my goodness, I better not be able to put these in. But if I put these in, the idea is that I'm going to be able to out-tempo Alex, and he's not going to be in a position where he can spend the 500 lives to play anything at all. So maybe it's a good plug in there, but at the moment, I think this main deck is pretty tight. Seems a little slim on monsters, but hey, it should be a lot of fun to play, and I don't think Alex is going to expect it. That's the big thing. Raigeki back in the main deck feels good to be home. All right, Alex, tell the people what you got. Let me see if I can crush you today, bud.
I really despise the situation we find ourselves in. So the biggest issue is that because Gage's control pool is so strong and because he can play this degenerate control strategy like Pac-Man, he has the authority to dictate how some of these games can go, and I have to respect that because otherwise I'll just get completely wrecked like I did in the last episode. And so this is what we're bringing to today's duel, and I'm not super confident about it, but the last time I felt not that confident about a deck that seemed this bad, we ended up winning, so maybe there's something to it. So my idea for this round is I'm gonna try my best to play against the Pac-Man deck by main decking for it as much as possible. Gage could possibly go aggro again because he has done that before. I'm going to fold game one to aggro if he's on it, and then sideboard heavily for it because I feel like I need to have the main deck for Pac-Man to have a shot because game one should typically almost always go to that deck. And so if we can win game one, our chances of winning the whole match go up significantly. So let's do the card by card. We have Cliff the Trap Removal maxed out. We need as many ways to clear traps as possible, spells and traps I should say, and he is one of the best. He also can hit over Desolacuda, Swarm of Scarabs, and Swarm of Locusts all by himself, which is very important. We still have an Exiled Force in here just because it's removal, and honestly that's good enough. We're also playing 3 Frontier Wisemen, a card I would never ever consider playing ever unless I was this desperate. So the reason for this is that this is the second largest monster that can hit under Gravity Bind, coming in at 1600 attack. It also does have a somewhat relevant ability negating spells that go after warriors. So in the instance of Cliff or with Exiled Force, if Gage has like Book of Moon, Frontier Wiseman can actually negate that. So that's kind of cool. Will it come up? I doubt it, but you know, if it does, that'd be pretty neat. We have an Injection Fairy Lily, the biggest beater under Gravity Bind, going up to 3400 attack. I want this in here just to close the game out as fast as possible. Plain and simple. We have 3 Mystic Tomato. This card can't hit under Gravity Bind, but it gets us into like an Edoria if we need removal. It gets us into Cliff most importantly, so we can start hitting away to spells and traps, and it gets us into Sangan if we need to search the rest of our deck. The last 3 monsters, I shit you not, are 3 copies of Sonic Duck, because Sonic Duck is the largest 3-star monster that is available to us, coming in at 1700 attack. This can hit over most of the monsters in his deck. The only thing this struggles to get over exactly is Gravekeeper Spy, but we have some answers to that. We'll talk about that in a bit. So that's it for the monsters. Not the best lineup, I'll be honest, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So for the spells, Duo, we only have 1 Fisher. I cut back on this because against Pac-Man, Fisher just sucks. Like, it just rots in your hand because everything's gonna be set face down. So this is good for taking out Spy exactly when it's face up. So I figure having 1 of this is okay. We're also on 3 My Body as a shield. Now, this is really important because Gage brought back Raigeki in the unbanning, so we need to be prepared for it. But he also is going to be playing Swarm of Scarabs. He might be playing Sakuretsu Armor. He's going to be on removal in some capacity. And so I need to try to protect my monsters as best I can. So I'm just going all out with the triple My Body, and we're going to see if this works. Pot of Greed, Premature, Rhoda. This can get exiled, or Cliff, which is pretty nice. And then for the traps, oh boy. So we're playing 3 final attack orders. Now, this card doesn't stop a Scarabs or a Locust from resetting itself face down. However, what it does do is that when we attack into it, it'll get flipped up in damage step, then switch to attack before damage calc, meaning if we can connect with Cliff, it will trigger his effect because he just has to inflict battle damage, and that means we'll be able to get over some of these threats. This also works with Spy. It may not negate the effect, but at least we can kill Spy because it's only 1200 attack, and most of our deck is able to hit over that in battle. So that's why this is in here. We have 1 IO because we just need to. It's a god card. 3 Light of Intervention. This is basically my floodgate of choice for this episode. If this card sticks, we're probably going to win, because if this card is face up, Gage has no way to interact with it. Anything that would be set on the field will go face up defense. It doesn't stop things that are currently set face down, so I need to be careful in case he has Swarm of Locusts preemptively set. But if we can just activate this turn 1, Scarabs is off, Lakuda's off, Locust is off, Sphinx, everything he can set just will not get set face down, no effects. He just has no win con at this point. So this is essentially copies 3, 4, and 5 of Skill Drain, but it's honestly better in a lot of ways because we can still use the effects of our monsters. So honestly, if he's still on that deck, I just want to flip this and win the game. That's what we're hoping for. Triple Michizuri, this may seem weird. I mean, obviously we didn't get more than 1 Sakuretsu, but Michizuri is actually better in our deck in some ways because when he flips Scarabs to pop a monster, Michizuri can take out the Scarabs, where Sakuretsu can't because he's typically not attacking with it. So I actually like this card better instead of doing like a 2-1 ratio with Saku. I mean, we could side it in if we have to, but I think it's actually a lot better in that respect. Even if you pop something else, we can Michizuri the set so we can't can't keep the loop going and keep us in a lock. Double Regeki Break, it's the best generic removal we have. One ring, more monster removal. Double Skill Drain, again, if we flip this, we'll probably win because all the slip effects aren't going to do anything, and that's perfect for us. And then a Torrential Tribute rounding out the main 40. The side deck, as aforementioned, is specifically tailored for aggro because I took out a lot of cards that are pretty bad against the matchup, specifically if we're going up against Pac-Man. And so Cyberjar's in here because if he has us under a Scarab's lock, then setting Cyberjar doesn't do anything because he'll pop it before it even has a chance to resolve. Same thing goes for Gravekeeper, Spy, and Guard. These cards don't really do a whole lot against Pac-Man. They're much better suited against an aggro deck. Jinzo, I really don't want to shut off my traps because that's how I win the game, so I put it in the side. Skill Dark Magician and Zombire are just bigger bodies, so that way I can contest with some of the aggro cards. Spirit Reaper's hard to deal with if you're playing aggro. The second Fisher and Spiritualism are in here as well. This is like our pseudo MST. I figure against Pac-Man, it doesn't really do a ton because I don't really see a lot of instances where I need to like Spiritualism something, unless it's to like get rid of, I don't know, Vengeful Bog Spirit so I can KO him. I don't know. That just seems very corner case, but whatever. Double Bottomless against a deck like Pac-Man. Bottomless is worthless. Another Saku if we need more removal, and Dust Shoot for if I know I'm going first. This card going second isn't that great, so I figured I would just board it, and then we'll bring it in if we have to. If he's on Pac-Man, we might not even play it because he might not have that many monsters, but we'll see how it goes. Guys, this is going to be crazy. This is the episode right before Invasion of Chaos, and a lot is on the line. I really hope we can pull off the W here because that would set a drastically different tone than if we are in the loser circle for Invasion of Chaos. But guys, we're gonna have to do our best. I'm not sure if this is the route, but we'll have to see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, this already is not starting off to be a good episode. Do you know how hard I worked to ban your Raigeki? Do you know how many games I lost so that I wouldn't have to deal with Raigeki? But here we are, the unbanning making its ugly appearance for the first time in the progression series. It must feel nice that you at least get a board wipe back,
Yeah,
right?
It feels great, bro. Tell you what, man, if you wait all the way until Battle of Chaos, you can have Raigeki back. It's fine.
Fair.
It's fine,
Fair.
man.
Fair.
It's okay. But for the moment, dude, I realized Raigeki is just way too strong, especially with Gravekeeper Spy. I know how much you love that pesky little card, so I was like, I gotta have some ways to get rid of it. So I decided to put it back in my pool. I'm sure it's not going to last for long, especially when I beat you this episode. You get another ban, so I expect it to fully not be available for next episode here.
Well, we'll see. There's already so much you don't know about this episode that I will not disclose until the end of the episode, but I'm ready to get into it if you are, buddy.
I am too, dude. Let's play.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's shout the patron. It is Stella and Zoe Vermillion. I guess we have the 3% women watching. Yay!
Let's go.
Woo! Let's go. All right. Good luck, buddy. Let's see who's going to win the die roll here. Please for one. Thank you, God. All right. Easiest game of my life. I'm going to go first. And wish you the best of luck, buddy.
All right. Maybe I should be concerned, but not quite, bro. Let me see what you got, okay?
All right. I'm going to go to main one. I am going to start by setting one, and I'm going to set 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pass it to you.
All right. I'm going to draw for turn. Stand by phase.
In your standby phase.
Oh, okay.
I do not have Trap Dust Shoot.
Okay.
I have something infinitely worse than Trap Dust Shoot.
There's something worse than... Okay.
I will activate Light of Intervention.
When this card, monsters cannot be set or flipped face down. If a monster card would be set, it must be normal summoned and face up the... Oh, we are normal summoning and face up defense. Let's go.
Show me fucking Pac-Man monsters, buddy. Let's
Alex,
see it.
I'll tell you what, bro. You ready for this? I'm going to let you keep that card on the field, man. Sure, why not? I am going to set 1, 2, 3 of my own, okay?
Okay.
It's your turn, Duels. Go ahead.
Just passing. All right. We'll draw. I'll go to main one. Let's go ahead and the things I do for Yu-Gi-Oh, buddy. I'm going to run out Frontier Wiseman.
What is this thing, dude? Okay, yeah. Frontier Wiseman's A-okay.
Okay. I'm going to flip my Sangan.
Okay, yeah.
Battle.
Yeah.
Sangan for 1,000.
Yeah, I'll take 1,000.
Wiseman for 26.
26? Oh, 26
Or sorry,
total.
26 total. Excuse me.
I'll take it.
Excuse me. Yeah, 16. Second main, I will set an additional card. I'll throw to you.
Okay. All right. I will draw for turn. Standby phase? Anything?
No, you're good. I don't have a second line of intervention. Don't worry.
All right, Alex, bro. I think you had the wrong read, man. I am not on Pac-Man tonight. Today, I am on. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna activate Ojama Trio.
Burn!
I could be on a variant of it, bro. So I'm gonna give you 3 of these little Ojama tokens. You can have them in face-up attack position. Oh no, they have to be in defense.
They go in defense.
Yeah.
They go in defense.
Okay. I'm going to let that resolve. Pretty cool. Then on resolution, I'm going to activate Secret Barrel.
On the burn. Okay, so I'm going to take 5, 9. So I'm going to take times 2 is 1,800 here.
Yep. Lots of damage, bro. I'll take it. I'm going to normal summon. Oh, that's gonna run straight into bottomless. That's okay. I'm gonna normal summon Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer.
Kaiku's A-okay.
Oh, okay, surprising. Okay, no, go straight into Sakuretsu. All right.
One problem leads to another.
Yeah, right. So I guess I'm in an interesting position here. Like, if I just don't attack with Kaiku, I can't lose him, right? And then you can't put anything on the board here. You're on this anti-Pac-Man strat, which since I'm on like something completely different, bro, it just doesn't affect me. Maybe I just leave you with this.
You have to give me some credit for this. If you were on Pac-Man, I literally won the game
Oh,
automatically.
yeah. Oh, I'm not even disputing that, man. Yeah, you literally had it. Freebie right there. I'll tell you what, dude. I think you definitely have Sakuru's because I thought it was going to be one of the best cards in this set here. So I'm just going to pass with Kaiku. Go ahead.
I think this is the set that most people know is most notorious for Dark Crisis. So I'll go ahead and draw. Anything standby.
Nope, you're good.
All right, main one. Let's see what we want to do here. I possibly couldn't take out Kaiku, right?
Oh, okay, Ring of Destruction. That's one way to do it, yep. But we'll both take the burn damage, no sweat.
We do take... I'm not happy that I'm also taking burn here, so it is what it is. I will go to battle. I'll hit you for 1,000.
I'm going to take everything. I'll take 26.
Okay, unfortunately, these tokens have 0 attack, I believe. Yes, they have 1,000 defense, which is actually, like, slightly relevant. I will just pass it to you.
All right, I'll draw. Standby phase, main phase.
Looking a bit low over there, buddy.
Am looking a little bit low, so I gotta do a little bit of cleanup, bro. Welcome back, man. Home sweet home. I'm gonna activate Raigeki, clean up the board a little bit.
I will chain my body as a shield, motherfucker.
Fuck!
Let's go!
No! Oh, I gotta admit, Alex, I didn't expect my body coming down for the Raigeki, bro. I thought we were past that. Okay. All right, yep. There goes my Raigeki.
How's that cleanup going?
Yeah, shut up. Not so well. I'll set 1, 2. It's your turn, bro.
All right, we'll draw. Let's see if we can clean it up. Battle.
Yeah.
1,000.
I'll activate Sakuretsu armor.
On the Sangan. All right, trigger the Sangan. Sure. It's fine. All right, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a copy of... Oh, what's the biggest threat you could throw at me at some point here? I'll pick up an Exiled Force.
Okay.
Second Saku?
Yes, I have it. Okay.
Okay, all right. So you're not dead yet. That's all well and good. Second main, you're down to 1 card in hand. It's not looking too good for you over there, buddy. Let's see. I think how I want to do this. Yeah, I'll run out another Frontier Wiseman.
Okay.
And I'll pass it to you.
All right, man. All right, I will draw. Standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
I'm gonna activate. I lost. Oh man. I'm just realizing nothing here does anything. Yeah, you got it. All right, we'll go game 2. Okay.
Whoa, my God. All right. Feeling good.
Damn.
Feeling good.
Alex, out of all the things I expect you to pick up this week, anti-Pac-Man is not the one, dude. And let me tell you, when you flipped up that light of intervention, I was giddy, bro. I had the biggest smile. I'm like, easy clap. However, man, you outvalued me, man. I don't know what to tell you. So,
oh yeah.
Hopefully, I can get you this round around here. I'm hoping my deck comes together and does something. I have some pretty cool cards in it, but I haven't been able to see them work together quite yet. So I think going first is going to be the plan for me here.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes,
right.
okay?
Makes sense, especially because you're on the aggro burn deck, it seems. I'm curious to see how this one's going to play out. Good luck,
Good
buddy.
luck, dude. I'm going to go stand by main. I'm going to normal summon Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. I'll set 1, 2, and I'll just pass to you, dude.
He's destroying some ghosts. All right, I'll go ahead and draw. Anything in standby.
Nope, you're good.
All right, let's head on to main 1 then. Trying to think of what I saw that you had last game. I saw that you had double Saku Secret Barrel. Was also in the mix as well. Interesting. I'm gonna fire Rhoda to kick things off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's grab ourselves an Exiled Force. And then I will set 1, and I will set 1. And I'll throw it to you.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
So I want to make bets that is a Gravekeeper spy. I'm going to gamble it's not. I'm going to normal summon Giant Rat.
Sure.
And I'm going to go battle phase. I'll
Sure.
put the Kaiku into your face down.
It is a spy.
Oh, I had the read. Yeah, all right. Spy's fine.
Did have the read. I'll get another spy. You take your 2.
Yep. Well, I will just go main 2, and I'll just pass over to you, dude. Double spy is beefy enough.
Okay. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. All right, we'll go to main phase 1. Thinking what I want to do here. Got the spies that are holding up the front here a bit. Regeki is always in the back of my mind, which is a bit scary. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to run out Zombira the Dark.
Ooh, he's tough. Yeah, that's fine.
Battle, I'm going to try to hit Kaiku.
Thinking. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll take 200. No, 300, excuse me.
300. Yep. And then Zombira goes down to 19 per his effect.
Okay.
Second main, I'll set another, and I'll throw it back to you.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to activate Space Typhoon on your fresh set.
It was a My Body.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to normal summon Gakugayer Panda.
Ooh, okay, sure.
guy.
So he gets 500 for each, so he is currently at 23.
Yep. With 23, he's going to attack over your Zombira here, hopefully. I swear, if that's the Sakuretsu armor and I missed it, like, I'm going to be so upset, bro.
I'm thinking here. Byra's at 19 to your 23. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll take 4.
Okay, cool. And then I'll go main 2.
Byra falls.
I'll Dougie the Rat here, and then I will just pass over to you.
Okay. I'll draw. Very interesting board. You still got 2 in hand. I'm going to run out Exiled Force.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll sack him. Let's kill the Gyakugita.
Sure.
We're both kind of staring at each other here. You were thinking if you wanted to do something to Exiled Force. So that telegraphs either Ring or Book. Man, I would kill if I could just overlay for a rank 4 right now. But unfortunately, this is not 2012 or any year beyond that. I think I'm just going to pass.
All right.
Go
Got
ahead.
a snoozer on our hands here. I'll draw.
Yeah, a bit of a slower game for sure.
Stand by main. I'll just set a card, and I'll also pass it to you, bud.
Okay. We'll draw. Head on to main 1. All right, let's see what happens. I'm going to Premature Burial.
Target?
Exile Force.
Thinking.
MST's gone, so I feel a little bit safer with this.
That's fine, yeah.
All right. Anything on summon?
Yeah, thinking on summon here.
Sure.
No, you're okay. All right.
All right. Sack him, Pop Rat. And Premature stays, I believe.
It does, yes.
Yes, okay. That could be relevant. You've got 2 sets. There's still something I'm mildly concerned with. So I will... let's get a bit aggressive. I'm going to put both these to attack.
Sure.
Battle, hit for 12.
Yeah, I'll take 12.
12 more.
Yep, we'll take them both.
Second main, I'm just going to throw one down.
Okay.
And I'll throw it
All
back.
right, I will draw. Standby phase, main phase. All right, I don't know if this is what you were scared of, bro. This is a little bit... I'd be terrified if this is what it was. I'm going to activate Change of Heart, and I'm going to take one of your spies.
Not great. I don't think there's anything I can really do about that. Sure, he's all yours.
Okay. I will normal summon a... I know you have Torrential, actually. Well, this can't actually do anything if I do this. Okay, I'm going to go battle phase first, actually. I'll crash our spies. Well, your spies.
Sure.
So you can have them both, graveyard. And then main 2, I will throw down Zombira the Dark.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Didn't expect that to go through, honestly. All right, man. It's your move. Go ahead.
Sure, he is quite large. I'll go to main 1. So Buyer can't attack me directly, so I don't really have much to fear committing a monster at this point. Could commit a monster. I'll just pass. Go
All
ahead.
right, cool. I'll draw. Stand by main?
Sure.
I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Okay. I like to see that. I will normal summon Skilled Dark Magician.
Ooh, yo, he's big. That is fine.
He's kind of thick. He's kind of thick. I've got a Fisher for Zombira.
That's fine. Yep.
Okay. Battle, hit you for 19.
Yeah, it's not ideal, I don't think, but I am going to activate Raigeki Break, and I'm going to discard Cold Wave. Pop your Skilled.
Oh, this is a big push. My body on the Raigeki break. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. If you're using Raigeki break, you're fucking desperate.
That hurts, man. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm going to take the 19.
All right. Love to see it. I will just throw it to you, buddy.
All right, I'll draw.
Clock's ticking.
It is ticking, bro. I'll go standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to activate Wave Motion Cannon.
Yep.
Little too late. And I'm going to activate Premat. I'm going to target the Zombira.
I saw you looking in the grave, so I figured you had that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to summon back my Zombira.
That's fine.
And I will go... Actually, I don't even know if I can afford to go battle face. That face down has been there. To be fair, that face down has been there since the beginning of the game. So, like, what are the odds that it's a Sakuretsu armor? What, did I attack with any? Like, the Gakuguri, like, I feel like you would have Saku'd that, you know?
But I had 2 spies still up, and I had Exiled in hand, too. So, like, I'm just saying. I didn't have to Saku it.
I know. You can't talk me out of this one. I'm going battle phase, and I'm going to poke into this skill. Don't flip it. Don't flip. Oh, my God, if I get punished, bro.
I'll take 2.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, and then my guy loses 200 here.
Correct.
All right, your move.
All right, so you do have a bit of a clock on me with wave motion, so I do have to be mindful of that to a degree. I'll go main one. Zombira is quite big. I will... I don't really feel too good about this. I think I'm going to set, and pass it to you.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main.
One on wave motion.
One
Cannon.
on wave motion, yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I would like you to forget that.
I will
game
set
mechanics.
a card myself, and I will just pass. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Okay, I will set one, and I will throw it to you.
Hey, man. Every turn that passes is a good one for me. I'll draw.
Turn 2 on wave motion. You're not
It
wrong.
is turn 2 on the wave motion cannon. I'll go main phase 1.
Sure.
I'll set a card, and I'll just pass it over to you.
Okay. We'll draw. In 1. Now you've just got a set that has me slightly nervous. Set another back row as well. I also need to be mindful of the secret barrel. That plus wave motion is a bit scary. I think out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to activate spiritualism and bounce wave motion back to your hand.
I mean, can't respond to it, obviously, so that's got to be fine. But, hey, man, I respect the caution.
I was literally exactly dead to secret barrel plus wave motion, I think. Or I would have been pretty close to it that I didn't really want to risk it. I'll just set another one, throw it to you.
I will draw. I'll go stand my main.
Sure.
Reactivate the wave motion.
It's fine.
You didn't really do too much, honestly. You just extended your clock. So, all right, I'll just pass to you, man. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll draw. I'm going to normal summon Mystic Tomato.
Okay.
I'm going to flip Gravekeeper's Spy.
Okay. Are you activating Gravekeeper's Spy?
I would like
Okay,
to.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm going to chain Ojamatrio.
I'm going to clog up the zones. I see. Okay. Another card that I needed to be concerned with. That's fine. Sure. So this will not resolve because the chain will give me the tokens before Spy can resolve, and I just don't get a search. Okay. Did have that in the back row. That plus Secret Barrel would 100% have killed.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if you have Secret Barrel, but this card's just kind of been chilling for at least all intents and purposes. All right. Thinking now. I'm going to go to battle.
Okay.
I'm going to go Tomato into Zombira.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to take
500.
5 because he's at 19,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Okay. I'm going to activate Michizure and my Tomato.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to, with the Tomato, bring out... I don't want to bring out, actually. I'm going to run out Cliff the Trap Remover.
Okay. What would you like to pop?
And then Michizure, I'm going to take your set out.
Okay. It is Des Koala.
Okay, I had no hand, so that wasn't doing anything. But he had a slightly thick booty. I'm going to ring Zombira.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, I can't believe this worked.
I don't think it does anything, but...
It doesn't. I'll take, what is this, 9, so I take 18. And then when Zombira gets ringed, we'll both take 17.
Wow. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
And then I get to go in. Cliff and Gravekeeper's Spy are going to clean it up for exact game here. And I get to take out your wave motion cannon for its
That's
troubles, too.
crazy. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
good game.
baby. Let's go. Back in the winner's circle.
Hey, man, I gotta admit, though, dude, I was playing something a little bit wacky because I knew you would be banning another card this episode if you lost again. So I wanted to make sure. I thought this deck wasn't bad by any stretch of the means, but yeah, man, you just had the one up on me, I guess. Crazy.
I mean, you were playing, like, it seemed like you're playing, like, aggro
Yeah,
burn,
I was
right?
playing a very basic form of Panda Burn. I don't have a lot of things. Like, I don't think we get just desserts. I think that's a structure deck card.
It is a starter deck card,
and
yep.
There's, like, a lot of things that I just didn't even have for the deck. But I wanted to give it a shot, you know. I wanted to try the pair of Ojama Trio as well as the Panda. I wanted to see if I could pull something off with that. Of course, is a little bit better in, like, the actual, like, game of this era because you have cards like Scapegoat and everything, which are so integral to strategies. You just summon Gakigura on, like, a board of 4 Scapegoat tokens and clobber your opponent. But, hey, I wanted to see what I could do with it. So I had a lot of fun with it, though. But you're a deck man. Nice stuff, bro. Nice stuff.
Were you on the final attack orders, too?
I was not. No, I did not play the final attack orders.
Interesting. I was surprised because if you did, then you would force these to attack, and it lets you be more aggressive because then not only do you deal the damage from, like, a Zombira or, like, a Kaiku killing this, but then I also take an extra 300 from the token dying as well. So, funny enough, I was on final attack orders.
You were? Okay.
So, like you said, my first strategy was just anti-Pac-Man because I felt that Pac-Man was actually your best bet since my options were so limited in dealing with it. And so my strategy was to play Final Attack Orders, Light of Intervention, main deck. And basically, if I could stick those, I was also on Skill Drain. I pulled two of those.
I didn't get any Skill Drain, man, unfortunately.
So my plan was, if I see Skill Drain or Light of Intervention, I probably win the game because you basically have no way to actually start clearing my stuff very effectively. And then Final Attack Orders forces all of your stuff to attack mode. So if I'm hitting you with like Cliff, assuming Skill Drain's not up, even if you have a Scarabs or a Locust, I'm starting to take out your stall pieces. So that was my strategy game one. Then I actually sided for if you were playing an aggressive deck. I had Spies in the side, as a matter of fact. I wasn't maining them. So I sided into stuff like this Zombira, like this copy of Skill Dark Magician, the Spies. I brought in just stuff that was very anti-aggro, but stuff that was very bad and matched up poorly against Pac-Man. Because like these cards don't do anything against Pac-Man. And my other strategy with like the Frontier Wisemans, you didn't get to see it because I sided them out. I was actually non-ironically playing Sonic Duck because I wanted to have level 3s that were the biggest level 3s in the game. And that is Sonic Duck and Frontier Wiseman.
That's crazy, man. You really
went to play under Gravity Bind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying, buddy. I guess when I make these wacky decks, they just somehow work. But yeah, this Dust Shoot was just here. And I had Regeki Break as well. So I had a third removal card that I was trying to... I kept drawing like into... I drew like Michizuri, Regeki Break, Ring in order. And I'm like, okay, if I can line this up, I should be able to clean it up. But fortunately for you, I didn't lose because now you get to keep Regeki for a little bit longer. Unless there's a ban ticket on the wheel in my future next episode to take out Regeki.
That is
but,
true. It is...
My Body is a Shield definitely came in clutch for
definitely,
this episode.
man. Did you put that in specifically because I unbanned Regeki? I feel like that was a huge meta call if you did, man. That was honestly really good.
So even though I did know you were doing that anyway, it was primarily because I know you're playing Swarm of Scarabs, and I just needed cards that were going to interact to take out your sets. And My Body is a Shield, even though it's 1500 just to pop Scarabs, that was good enough for me. The fact that it hit Raigeki as well was honestly just a bonus.
Well, I mean... It's a good thing that I got Raigeki off of the ban list here. But cool thing is, Alex, I'll be able to stick around with Raigeki for a bit longer. But also, I'll be able to stick around with another choice for a little bit longer, too.
You got another unbanned ticket? Are you serious?
Back unbanned tickets, dude. It felt so good. I rolled it in again. No! And I was so ready. You know what? I didn't even think it was going to give me an advantage this episode because I was so confident this episode. I was like, whatever you ban next time, I'll just put it back. No big deal. But now, Alex,
That's true.
Now you got to deal with another banned card in my collection that's coming back.
Great. I guess Trunade is going to be possibly making its way back into the game.
I
don't
guess.
know. Reborn could also be as well. It's anyone's call. But I guess we have to leave it to the fans till next episode to see what does get unbanned. But Gage, next episode's a big episode. This was one of the most iconic episodes of Season 1, Invasion of Chaos.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. And now with Yada in my collection, bro, that double Chaos Dragon seems a little bit more threatening than it did last season. I don't even know if that's possible,
it's scary.
But it is really scary. So, hey.
If you pull 2 CEDs again, I'm calling Alan because the pack opener's rigged. There's no way that's going to happen again. I guess we didn't even talk about pulls quickly. Did you get anything good?
I did. I actually had to mulligan for this one here.
I did too. I used my first one.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I used my refunded one from earlier in the series. The thing was, with my first pulls that I got like double Tsukiyomi, which is great. I didn't get 2 of them last season. But bro, everything else, dude, I got nothing. Nothing good. So I re-rolled it, and I got very, very, very lucky with the re-roll. I did get, finally, some secret rares. I got myself a Vampire Lord, which was pretty sick.
I did too.
And I got 2 Judgment of Anubis, which I actually ended up signing.
Ooh.
That card's not terrible. So
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Put those in the side deck, and I ended up getting 2 Sakuretsu armor. And the thing that I was looking for is I was looking for those pandas and those trios. They're commons. So it was really strange when my first opening only gave me 1 of each. So I was like, I'm going to go again and see if I can pick up some pandas and try to build something wacky. On the second time around, I got 3 panda and 2 Ojama trio, so it worked out in my favor.
No, that seems like you got rewarded for the Redoer ticket. I think that shows the fun of the Redoer ticket, honestly, and that's why we wanted to implement it as part of the series. Gage, you're about to... I don't know how you're going to react to this. I needed this win more than you know. The beginning of this episode was an absolute fucking disaster for me, okay? I did my first opening. I pulled 1 Sakuretsu armor, and I pulled DD Warrior Lady. So in my head, I was like, okay. I also wanted to try to get a playset of Skill Drain to stop you from playing Pac-Man, and I only pulled 1 of it, so that was also influencing my decision. I did pull, I think, 1 or 2 Tsukiyomi, but everything else garbage. I think I pulled 2 or 3 hollows the entire set. So, tough call, right? Because it's like, 1 sack, that's kind of sucks, but DD Warrior Lady's insane,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So I ended up making the heart-wrenching decision to re-roll because I thought if I get a playset of Sakuretsu armor, I think that sort of evens out missing out DD Warrior Lady the second time because I get at least 1 extra card that's still technically removable. And it's good removal. It's not like it's like crap. I re-roll. I pulled 1 Sakuretsu armor. In the last pack, I am maulding. I am like, you are telling me I opened 47 packs of Dark Crisis and pulled a single Sakuretsu armor. No DD Warrior Lady. I will say I did get Vampire Lord in the reroll as well. So like, that's kind of cool, but like, he's not relevant for super long. But did not get the Warrior Lady, did not get anything else relevant. But you know what I got, Gage? I got a fucking playset of Shinado, King of a Higher Plane. So you know what? I guess I should go play the fucking lottery that I pulled 3 of a single Ultra, but not 3 of a common in a set. I was fucking livid.
Shinado is the ritual, right?
Yes, it's the ritual.
Oh, dude, you got a deck you can play. Let's go.
I guess. You know what, buddy? When we get to Strike of Neos and Advanced Ritual Art comes out, get ready. I'm going to play fucking Demise OTK with Shinado, and you're going to be so fun.
Shinado Turbo, baby. 3,300. Too big.
Oh, my God. I was livid.
That's insane, man. You missed all the I got 2 Sakus. I think I got 3 on the first time around, which I was like, stoked about. But then I was like, I didn't get anything else that I wanted, so I still re-rolled it, and I ended up getting 2 Sakus in the re-roll. All the other commons I wanted, much better secrets and ultras. It was 100% worth the decision for me. I love these redoer tickets, man. It honestly makes like these episodes where imagine we both kept our initial pull, dude.
Right.
Like my initial pull was Garbanzo, bro. This would have been the rerun of last episode probably. But now that
tell me what you think. If you were in my shoes, would you have re-rolled a Warrior Lady if the rest of your pulls were garbage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I actually, dude, man, I know how good DD Warrior Lady is.
No,
because,
you got one.
Yeah, I know how good that card is too, man. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh my God. The rich get richer, I suppose. But anyway, buddy, good games. I am not excited to know that you have another unbanning to go to next time around, but at least I'll be in the winner's circle right before Invasion of Chaos. I think that gives me a bit of an edge, hopefully. So we'll see. It's going to be a hype episode. I can't wait to see what happens. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another episode. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons as always. A big shout to Shout1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, Ian Musa, Chaotic People, SJ Winchester, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, MBT Play Madolce, Synchro Guy, Ole, Yusuf Asin 05, Mystic Walk, I Ship MBT and CMO, Draconic Rockslide, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas Nelson, Jordan Coons, Kelvin Ironblades and Purist, Jesse True Nergasm, Brother Paul, Chris, So David Lou, Skyrose, Dylan Hunter, John Two Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Day Sir, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, Give Me Speedroid or Give Me Death, Jonah Messenger, Oh My God, guys, please read your cards, CC Gaming, thanks for the sleeves, Dad, Matthew Brady, Dyer the Egyptian Editor, Max, Tom Russell, Why read your cards when you can just click buttons, Ben Snatch Steel for Prague 2021, Helios 515, Paint French Girls like one of your MBTs, Black Acre, Say Gage Gang Engage 3 times fast, the entire state of Indiana, D's Cards, MBT fans gaming more than COVID, Simping for Simo, Mark Jackson, Tyler H, Justice for Queen Tiramisu, and Simo's harem of sexy Yugi tubers. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.